It's almost like Hobby Lobby doesn't expect you to take it apart.
You know what? Hobby Lobby can get over it. I'm thrifty!
Welcome back. My name is Ashley.
I'm Bonnie.
And today we're going to be doing another DIY. Today we're doing this chalkboard frame. This is for wedding decoration, but this can be for home decoration, dorm, craft room, anything you think of. It can even be used for a craft show, for like put prices on things. Just get like little frames or one big frame with a bunch of different prices on them. It can be used for literally anything.
We actually decided to use these for signs for my wedding coming up in November, but I'm actually thinking about repurposing some of these and putting them in my house afterwards.
Yep.
Seems like a pretty good plan.
Yep. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into the supplies that you need and how to do this DIY. This is what you're going to need for this project. As you can see, you're going to need some spray paint.
It can be any color, but we went with the metallic flat gold because that's one of my colors.
Chalkboard paint. There are different types of chalkboard paint out there. We got the one that can be put on wood, ceramic, plastic, anything like flat, any sort of surface really, wood, metal.
For this project, you're going to need to put it on glass, so make sure that your chalkboard paint will work on glass.
Yes. And then a paintbrush.
You're also going to need to pick out a basic frame, some sort of framed wall art. What we did was we went on down to Goodwill, and we picked up this treasure for about $3. And we're going to go ahead and transform this into our beautiful chalkboard. Once you went ahead and took out the picture that came in it, you're going to want to go ahead and remove the glass. Make sure you're extra careful. The first time I did this, I cracked my finger open bad.
The second time we did it, we cracked the glass a little bit.
Yeah, that was all my fiance's fault. He got hasty.
Gorilla.
He started just ripping stuff out of the frame. I was like, boy. Alright, well I have enough staples out where I can go ahead and pop the glass out. It's pretty easy. It usually will come right out, but I decided to pick an impossible one. But yeah, that should be how you get your frame apart. If you look at the back, it's pretty destroyed, but we'll make it work.
Okay, so now we're going to paint it. I have my chalkboard paint in my paintbrush. I also have a paper plate. And I have newspaper underneath, and if you'd like some steak and shake, I have coupons. If you want some coupons, you're going to have a free coffee.
Yay!
Sounds good.
Coffee from Steak and Shake.
So you're going to want a ratty old brush that you don't really care about because chalkboard paint, it stains really, really well. I accidentally dropped a little bit on it when we were cleaning up the other night onto this mat. Within 2 seconds, it had stained a portion of it, and I tried for like 30 minutes to get it out. So whatever you don't want painted, don't have around it. So you're just going to go in one motion as you do it. And something that I was told from a person that's an artist, if you want the paint to come off the brush, you press hard. If you want it to just kind of layer on, you press soft. So you're going to press hard all the way through this. And we're going to do 2 coats. Okay, and that's the first coat. So while this is drying, we're actually going to go outside with the frame. We're going to go outside with the frame, and we're going to spray paint it this beautiful gold color.
There we go. Once everything's dry, it should take a day or two maybe until it's completely good to go. You're going to want to go ahead and put it back together. And you should get your final product, which will look something like this, if you did it correctly.
We did end up doing 2 coats of the
chalkboard paint and the spray paint. We probably could do another coat of chalkboard paint on here and it probably would do just fine, but I'm very happy with the way this turned out. We're going to go ahead and use this for our wedding hashtag. So it's just the right length. We can go ahead and write it on across whenever we're ready to go. And so this is what you should come out with, and I'm happy with it. So.
Okay, well that's everything. I mean, we ended up with 2 awesome chalkboards. If you want to grab yours.
Yeah, my little tiny
the original.
Thing. We even did a 3rd big one too. We're just not showing that right now because it's kind of bulky. So.
Yeah, it's really big. We just haven't put it together. And then picture frames, they're probably more of a better bet to do these sort of projects. Just because they're easy in and easy out, they're meant to be replaced. The photos inside of them are meant to be replaced. Whereas these picture frames are perfect. It's just that these had staples in them, or the frames would just come right apart. Like with our other 2 ones that we did. Yeah, we have 4.
Yeah, we do 4. Yeah.
With our other 2 big ones, the frames actually came apart, and we had to buy brackets to suture them back together once we're done with them.
Just don't go to the store to buy these. The cheapest ones we came across at Walmart for chalkboards were about $6 a piece, and they were probably smaller than this one.
Yeah, they were.
And so we spent $4 on the spray paint, $8 on the chalkboard paint, not even $8, and then $2 or $3 for each frame, kind of just depending on what you spend at Goodwill, what your budget is. So you can save a lot of money if you make even 2, you've saved your money. So we had to make 4, and if we would have had to go buy them, especially those big ones, we would have shelled out quite a bit of money.
Okay, so these are our DIYs, and don't forget to
subscribe,
like us on Facebook,
follow us on Twitter,
and Google+. And we'll see you in the next one, whatever we make. Bye-bye.
Bye.